Hi everybody, I want to talk right now about possessive adjectives. We've seen some of these in Ecce Romani kind of throughout the book actually. We've seen meos here, noster there, tuos here, but I want to talk a little bit more systematically about all of them together today. Okay. Before I do that though, I want to talk a little bit about possessive adjectives in English because we have them too. Okay. So in English, words like my, your, his, her, its, and their are adjectives. Okay. They pick out a noun, they modify a noun, they tell you who it belongs to or whose it is. Okay, so let's look at two English sentences. Beautiful horses are running in the field. Beautiful is a nice example of an adjective. It's simply modifying horses. It's telling you, in this case, what kind of horses are running in the field. Okay. In the next sentence, I simply replaced the adjective beautiful with the adjective my. My horses are running in the field. My, they're telling you which horses are running in the field. But just like beautiful is modifying horses, my is modifying horses. Okay. Now, Latin words like meos, mea, meum, and noster, nostra, nostrum are adjectives, right? You see they have endings that are not unlike, longus aum or miser, misera, miserum. Okay, and they behave like all other adjectives do in Latin. Okay, I have a couple of sentences where I've simply replaced an adjective that you're familiar with a possessive. Videstina equum magnum. Did you see the big horse? Magnum here, simply modifying equum. Okay, in English, of course, we always have to have our adjective before the noun. Okay, or most of the time. Next sentence. Videstina equum meum. Did you see my horse? I've simply replaced magnum with meum. Okay, again, meum is modifying equum here. It's telling you which horse, asking about which horse did you see. So the same considerations, the same criteria are used to decide the endings of adjectives like longus and brevis. Those same ones are used when we decide what forms of meos, tuus, noster, and wester. Okay? Namely, that's the gender, number, and case of the noun it modifies. Okay? Things we've been doing kind of all year, actually starting back in Latin 7. But now I kind of want to just draw your attention to something that might, if you start thinking about it too hard, you might kind of second guess yourself. I just want to reassure you that the process you've used for all adjectives is the same one you continue to use. Okay, so let's look at two sets of sentences. Really, quistina libros novos in agro, Cornelia? Did you leave the new books in the field, Cornelia? Notice that novos is modifying libros. Libros is masculine plural accusative. Therefore, I need to choose a masculine plural accusative ending for novos. Then, notice how I've switched out novos and replaced it with tuos. Really, quistina libros tuos in agro, Cornelia? Did you leave your books in the field, Cornelia? Now, again, the ending of tuos is dependent upon the gender, number, and case of libros. Now, this might be a little bit counterintuitive because you might think, oh, well, Cornelia, the owner of the books, she's feminine, so maybe for tuos I need a feminine ending? No. Okay, you continue to use the gender, number, and case of the noun that the adjective modifies to determine the ending of meos, tuos, or noster, or wester. Okay, here I kind of switched things around here. Cornelius dixit togam optimum in kista passui. Cornelius said, I placed the best toga in the trunk. Here, optimum is modifying togam. The fact that togam is feminine singular accusative is what determines the ending of optimum, am. Okay. But now let's switch it to a form of meos aum. Cornelius dixit togam meam in kista passui. Cornelius said, I placed my toga in the trunk. Okay. Now again, even though Cornelius is masculine, that has no bearing, it doesn't matter, on the form of meos aum that we want. The fact that togam is feminine singular accusative is what determines the ending of meos aum here. That's why we have am. Okay. And I'll see you in the next screencast.